Tony Costa, the Cape Cod Cannibal. Dive into the chilling tale of Tony Costa, the Cape Cod Cannibal, a seemingly ordinary man who hid a monstrous secret, leaving a trail of terror in his wake. Prepare to confront the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of a picturesque coastal town. Antonio Tony Costa entered the world on April 4, 1944 in Weymouth, Massachusetts. His early years offered no glaring foreshadowing of the horrors to come. Raised in a seemingly normal household, his childhood appeared unremarkable. Costa's mother played a significant role in his upbringing. He was often described as quiet and shy, blending into the background. Little did anyone know a monster was slowly taking root. His parents' divorce brought instability, hinting at underlying psychological issues. Dropping out of high school, he displayed odd behaviors, yet remained an unassuming figure. He was just another teenager, lost in the suburban landscape. In his early 20s, Costa relocated to Provincetown, Cape Cod. This vibrant artistic community became the stage for his descent. The town's beauty masked the darkness he would unleash. Provincetown, with its tight-knit community, offered Costa a sense of anonymity. He worked odd jobs, keeping to himself, but a darkness simmered beneath. He frequented bars, mingling with artists, yet remained detached, radiating an unsettling coldness. Erratic behavior, mood swings, and strange speech patterns became his trademarks. These were the early signs, the subtle cracks in his facade. He was forming the habits that would fuel his insidious acts. His isolation and the town's anonymity likely contributed to his later crimes. He met people, some who would become his victims, but no one could foresee the true extent of his depravity. 1969 marked the beginning of Costa's reign of terror. His first known victim was Mary Ann Wysocki, a young woman seeking a fresh start. She had recently moved to the Cape, hoping to build a new life. Costa met Mary Ann at a local bar, quickly becoming infatuated. He lured her to his home, a place that would become her tomb. There, he brutally ended her life in a senseless act of violence. Driven by emotional instability and a need for control, Costa strangled Mary Ann. He disposed of her body in a secluded area, concealing his heinous act. This crime, initially unconnected to him, was the spark that ignited his twisted spree. Costa's next victim was Patricia Walsh, and her death marked a chilling escalation. He lured Patricia to his home, repeating the pattern. But this time, the violence intensified. After strangling Patricia, Costa mutilated her body. He dismembered her in a manner that would forever haunt investigators. This act revealed the depths of his depravity. The mutilation signaled a shift from simple murder to something far more sinister. It was a glimpse into the abyss of his mind. Costa was no longer just killing, he was desecrating. Over the next months, Costa's string of murders continued. He grew bolder, more confident in his ability to evade detection. His methods became increasingly depraved. He targeted young women, often transient or new to the area. He preyed on their vulnerability, promising companionship or shelter. Then, he would snuff out their lives. Confusion gripped authorities as the murders mounted. Provincetown, with its low crime rate, was now plagued by grisly killings. The local police were overwhelmed and unprepared. There was no clear connection between the victims, making it difficult to identify the killer. Costa moved through the town unnoticed, a phantom of death. He became increasingly brazen, leaving little evidence behind. Costa is believed to have killed at least 5 women, possibly more. His method remained consistent: lure, strangle, dispose. But the depravity went beyond mere murder. He reveled in the control he had over his victims. His post-murder rituals became increasingly grotesque. He was a predator, feeding on the lives and bodies of the vulnerable. These women, now known as Mary Ann Wysocki, Patricia Walsh, Susan Perry, Sidney Monson, and Barbara Spaulding, were more than just victims. They were daughters, sisters, friends, with dreams and aspirations. Costa stole their futures, leaving behind a legacy of pain. In 1969, Costa murdered Susan Perry and Sidney Monson. Their bodies were found together, a testament to his escalating brutality. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community. The murders of Susan and Sidney brought increased scrutiny. The police intensified their investigation, closing in on the killer. Costa's reign of terror was nearing its end. These two young women, like the others, were lured into Costa's web of deceit. Their deaths marked a turning point in the investigation, leading to Costa's eventual capture. In 1970, Costa's crimes finally caught up to him. The discovery of the bodies in the woods near Truro, Massachusetts, led to his arrest. The gruesome scene was a testament to his depravity. The police investigation intensified, focusing on Costa as a prime suspect. They uncovered evidence linking him to the murders. His attempt to flee was futile. The arrest brought a wave of relief to the community. The nightmare was finally coming to an end. The Cape Cod killer was in custody. Tony Costa's trial became a nationwide spectacle. The courtroom was filled with tension and horror. The evidence against him was overwhelming. His defense team attempted to argue insanity, but the jury saw through the charade. Costa was convicted of multiple murders and sentenced to life in prison. Justice was served, but the scars remained. The trial exposed the depths of Costa's depravity. It was a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human heart. The community sought closure, but the memories would forever haunt them. Costa's time in prison was marked by manipulation and deceit. He claimed voices drove him to kill. He used charm and intelligence to gain trust. He even reached out to the victims' families, offering false apologies. He claimed he was misunderstood, attempting to rewrite his narrative. His manipulative nature persisted until the end. Costa remained a figure of fascination for criminologists and the public. His case raised questions about evil, mental illness, and the ability to hide in plain sight. He was a monster, even behind bars. Tony Costa's legacy as the Cape Cod killer endures. His story is a chilling reminder of human depravity. His crimes left an indelible mark on Provincetown. The murders shattered the lives of the victims' families. They transformed a quiet coastal town into a place forever marked by horror. The beauty of Cape Cod is forever tainted by his actions. Even decades later, the story of Tony Costa continues to haunt. It serves as a warning, a reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. The Cape Cod Cannibal will never be forgotten. Tony Costa's story is a descent into darkness, a confrontation with the depths of human depravity. His crimes serve as a chilling reminder of the evil that can exist within seemingly ordinary individuals. The legacy of the Cape Cod Cannibal will forever haunt the community of Provincetown, a testament to the enduring power of fear and the importance of vigilance. If you found this video disturbing and insightful, please like and subscribe for more true crime content. Share this video to spread awareness and remember the victims of Tony Costa. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on this chilling case.